Welcome in to more Ticket to Ride here on the Sorcerer Network. My name is Sorcerer Matt. If you are enjoying the content, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as I'm trying to build up my channel. I appreciate everyone who has already done that and commented. You all are being wonderful in commenting my blind spots, and that's going to help me get better at this game. You all are being very gracious in pointing out all the things that I missed. So thank you to all of you who are watching. I really appreciate your support for the channel. Ticket to Ride's one of my favorite games, so I'm going to be playing a lot of it. And then I got a couple new series that are starting up here fairly soon. But let's get into this game of Ticket to Ride. Well, definitely want to do Seattle to New York. I mean, I'm going to grab all of these because there's not really much difference between Houston to Duluth and Duluth to Houston. So I think that we want to go up this way. So we're going to grab this pink and we're going to grab the white because I think that what we want to do is wind up through Calgary, Winnipeg, down to Duluth, cut across to Toronto and connect up New York, and then kind of work our way down to Houston here. And we don't have to work down this way. We can work down through the middle, whatever. So we're looking for black, we're looking for white, we're looking for pink, and then we're just kind of looking for whatever. So I suppose I could be convinced of just doing my absolute favorite route, but because of this Winnipeg to Duluth and down to Houston thing, that just doesn't seem like the optimal way to go. So we'll take the white. I love that we're already like almost to this Calgary to Winnipeg route. It's really nice. All right. Black, yes. And a wild. Okay. Alrighty. So, gets reset. Well, that's interesting. Would not mind the couple of black here, to be honest with you. Yeah, take the green. I honestly don't need that much green. I will happily take the black here. So we have enough to go Calgary to Duluth right away right here. But I don't think we need to necessarily like bum rush it. Especially because now we can save the wild through that. I mean, I suppose an orange is not the worst because it might not be the worst idea to grab Houston to New Orleans and then New Orleans to Atlanta. Again, Atlanta and New Orleans and Houston, for that matter, in some cases, are decent hotbeds of routes that connect in. So if we can kind of nail this down, that kind of gives us a lot more flexibility moving forward. Okay, so a lot of pink being picked up by blue, which is fine, I suppose. All right, so red's really going. I think Okay, I do think with the two red, we're gonna grab this route. We're just gonna. I don't want to lose out on this route, and I'm gonna be really upset if I do. Similarly, I want to grab this one. This also is a little bit of a play to confuse my opponents a bit. To not super telegraph where I'm trying to go. And I'm going to grab that, and I'm going to grab this pink one. Yeah, I mean, the Nashville to Atlanta is not, for me, is really not that big of a deal. And I'm going to grab this orange one here. I'm going to kind of do a, instead of just hoarding cards, I'm going to grab some of the routes here that I want, rather than sit on my hands. Because getting down, like, we can very easily get down this way. So I am going to need 4 of something, so it might not be a bad idea to collect more red. Just seems like not many people are going for it. I'm going to need, again, 4 wild here, and then I'm going to need a bunch of pairs. That's fine. So, gotta watch red, what they decide to do up here, because I gotta make sure that I do have a route into Seattle. Okay, so we'll grab this red, and then we'll just grab one off the top. Okay, that's fine. You go on up there to Vancouver there, buddy. However, I hope this red stays so I can grab it, and then I will claim the Seattle to Calgary route just to keep things going. I doubt that anyone's going for red. Usually it's not a hotly contested one, so off the top. Really would love more pink, but we're now to the point of, do I just use my 3 wilds to claim it? And just to move my plans along here. So yeah, we are going to use the red here to nab this. Okay, so blue is going this way. That, I don't think that completely interferes with our plans. Yeah, I think this is all fine. So I think we just kind of grab some off the top here. We just begin. Let's begin doing more collecting. Again, we're gonna need pairs. So we need more pairs than what we have. Okay. So now. Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm going to grab this. And I'm curious now what... Holy cow, my goodness. I'm curious now what green and blue do here. Okay, I am going to grab this Toronto to Pittsburgh route here. Well, never mind. I am not going to do that. I am going to grab some red. Because now it looks like I'm going to go Duluth through Chicago to Pittsburgh. Through Pittsburgh to New York, which I would have rather have this route, but that's okay. That's okay. This is fine. Okay. So I don't need to grab Toronto to Pittsburgh. I am going to grab this, and then I am going to grab this orange. I need... Well, I guess I had 3 wilds, so I can probably use one to get into New York here. So I am going to green here. Yeah, we're gonna claim some routes here. This is fine. I mean, I'm losing out on a little bit of points here, and just in terms of like turns, it's going to take me more turns to be able to connect everything. Ergo, I could be using those turns to connect something else. But in terms of like what it does for our longest train, I don't think it really. Maybe we're off by 2. But I don't think, we're not looking at like the plans have been destroyed and we have to completely alter everything that we're doing. So we can just do that one. Okay, that is fine. I'm actually very happy that I grabbed Houston. So now we use that. So that connects up Seattle to New York. Okay. Everyone's going for that. Like, this is a really on board, like, green and red and, I was about to say purple. Well, that's me. I think this is a great time to draw some destination tickets. Dallas to New York, great. Montreal to New Orleans. How do I feel about that one? I feel great about that one. What do I feel about Denver to Pittsburgh? Not as feeling great about that one. That one's going to take a little bit more to get to, and because I already have two that are pretty viable, I'm feeling okay. So really, we just need a lot of pairs. Just need a lot of pairs. My goodness. Everyone's in the way here. Everyone's just very in the way, and I don't like it. Okay, so yeah, he's choosing destination tickets. Great. That means that you take some time off from doing stuff. So green's got to reload a little bit here. Probably what I do is I grab a pink, and we'll grab one off the top. Okay, great, another pink. I would like to not use a wild here. Okay. I am going to use a pink to claim that. Because if I can't get into Dallas through here, that is a very complicated now route that I need to take. Would not mind grabbing the two reds. Because then I can use them to go up here, use the two pink up here. I really don't need that much to connect everything up. And these are all very good high value tickets, so I'm really not feeling the pressure to have to grab more stuff. Especially just where we're at in the game. I doubt everyone's gonna go for he's only grabbing one more destination ticket. Cool. I'm here for that. Okay, so yeah, grab these two red. And then okay. I am going to grab Pittsburgh to Washington right now because if I don't get that, now we've got to route a very, very roundabout way, and I don't want to do that. Okay, so with red doing that, I am going to grab the Montreal to Boston. Oh, man, holy cow. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm going to grab this. I don't love that everyone's over here. Everyone needs to start drawing more cards. Stop being in my space. Go away. Yes, draw more things. Okay, so I'm going to grab this yellow, and I'll grab one off the top. Because I need to make sure that I have cards. Okay, that is... Oh, gosh, dang it. Okay, so I'm going to grab... Yeah, I'm going to grab this. We got to route... So I need black. I need black and yellow. Black, yellow, red is what I need now. Because I have to go I have to go Pittsburgh to Nashville to Raleigh, and then also connect up New York and Boston. So black, yellow. Now I do have locomotives. So at this point, all I need... Okay, I have to do this. I have to do this route right now, because otherwise green's definitely trying to connect this up. So we have to use the locomotives on this right now. So, okay, this is not as dire as I thought it was. However, that's not ideal. Oh, gosh. So, I I'm going to take this red and one off the top. I'm going to hope that red does not have something to play and can give me another turn. Ooh. That is painful. That's very painful. Now, it's not the most painful because I'm only missing out on one ticket, which is Montreal to New Orleans. So really what it comes down to is, did red... Yeah, so it's going to come down to longest train. Holy cow. This very close game. So yeah, this is a... Holy cow. So a 36, 27, 31, 35. There it is. Woo! Wow. Hey, 20 victories and Ticket to Ride. Look at me go. Holy cow, that was close. So basically, Red was thinking I have a lot on board, and if I end this game, I probably win. And I think what Red was hoping for is a situation like I was in, where I wasn't connecting up because we were all kind of fighting for this same stuff, that we weren't going to connect up our stuff, which he was almost right. Because he was clearly just like, I mean, this Miami to Atlanta route means nothing to him. And with what were his tickets? Like he finished Denver to El Paso right away, and then Vancouver to Santa Fe, he also finished right away. So he was literally just grabbing routes, trying to block us off from things. And then trying to end the game, which almost resulted in a victory. Now, Green had some very nice routes as well, but just didn't quite have the longest continuous train. Where is the longest continuous train here? Longest continuous path. So yeah, I only had the longest continuous path by one. Now, where was Blue? Yeah, so had I not had that, I would have lost. Blue had some nice routes as well. Los Angeles to New York is always really, really nice. And then Duluth to El Paso, Montreal to Atlanta. So yeah, there was just a lot of competition for the same stuff in this East Coast, but we narrowly pulled it out. So even with the lost ticket, really what that did was just kind of cancel out like Winnipeg to Houston, so to speak. So if you kind of think about it like this, we really just had Seattle to New York, Duluth to Houston, and Dallas and New York, and that's a pretty good. And we had some really high value routes along the way. So all right, wow, that is all four players at the end of before longest train are within 3 points. That is nuts. All right. Well, happy we came out with a victory. Hey, if you are enjoying this content, please, I said this at the beginning, I'll say it again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment below on something I missed, a route that I should have taken. I tend to fixate, and so it is not out of the ordinary for me to completely miss something that is in front of my face. All right. We will see you next time. Bye, everybody.